My name is Katie. I'm a first-year PhD candidate pursuing a degree in management at the Adam Smith Business School. My project is about how constructs of object value and vulnerability interact in decision-making in museum environments. I was inspired to pursue a degree in management because I've always been interested in how organizations work. In museums, you have so many different departments, whether it's the board of directors or the curators or conservators. And it's so interesting to me to be able to study how all of these things come together to make a museum operate. In museums, we're constantly learning about the past from what people have chosen to say to pass on to future generations of humanity. One of the most interesting things about doing a PhD in management is that it's incredibly interdisciplinary. Sometimes I look at how much an NFT sold for, and some days I'll end up reading about, which pigments degrade faster than others. You have the art history components, you have the history components, you have the natural history components, chemistry, biology, politics, and economics. So you've got a little bit of psychology when you're talking about visitor behavior. You're also thinking about things like climate control and how we can fundraise, but it's also looking at how managers deal with hundreds and hundreds of years of human history. If you're working in a museum, you have to be aware of all of these different things that work together in order to best make decisions about the art for the benefit of future generations. And one of my favorite things about being at the University of Glasgow in particular is that we have the Hunterian Museum and Art Gallery on campus. I've been a muse tour guide for a while. It's really nice to be able to take that practical engagement with the public and bring it into my research methodology. I think the best way that we can inspire women to go into the sciences, whether it's, STEM fields or the social sciences or even the field of management like I'm in, is to remind them when you're working in the sciences, you're really working toward making a better future. When I first started in the field of management, I was very concerned that it was going to be very corporate. So I think a lot of women might suffer from this misconception about what the field is. But I'm here to tell you that it's absolutely nothing like that. It's about making sure that we have a sustainable future. It's really very much about looking toward tomorrow and saying, okay, how can we do this better? Management is a field that's so forward-looking. It's about how what we do today will change the world as we move forward.